The last 5 years of Mario Plush history have been pretty mundane. Sine has been drip feeding us lazy re-release after lazy re-release. Thankfully in 2024 they started to get their originality back with the launch of the Mario Wonder and Princess Peach Showtime plush sets. This last half decade hasn't been completely empty, however. The Mario Plush void has been filled by the bootleggers. I would like to officially coin this era as the Mario Plush bootleg revolution, as this is when the fakers significantly improved their craft. Before this era, the bootleggers typically made cheap versions of pre-existing official plushes. And when there was any sort of creativity, the end results, they weren't always the best. As a plush expert myself, I believe the Mario bootleg evolution started in early 2018, when they first released the King Koopa plush. Besides a couple of references in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, Nintendo has literally never acknowledged the existence of the Super Show, and they would never make any merchandise of it themselves. So this fake King Koopa plush was revolutionary in a sense, because it kickstarted a really creative era of Mario plushes that introduced so many other creative and niche characters that Sine would never make in a million years. So that bootleg revolution is the reason why I'm remaking this list, because there has been so many amazing bootleg plushes that have come out since the last video, and that old list was just trash. What was I thinking with all these pigs? But we're gonna correct all that with today's countdown. But before we begin, I want to lay down the ground rules for this list. We will only be considering plushes that we personally own ourselves. I do not want this list to be based on any hypotheticals, so I'm only gonna feature stuff that we own. We're going to choose each plush based on how good it looks and how niche and creative of a character it is. And this list is solely based on our opinions, nobody else's. And I welcome any and all disagreements to my list down below in the comments. And I'm joined as always by my co-host, Mr. Reynolds.
Hello. Hello. Well, I'm very happy to be here.
So let's get this show on the road with number 10. Now look, I know this might be a pretty underwhelming pick to some of you, but I promise it gets better from here. But I just had to put the bootleg All-Star Yoshi on the list because of how accurate it truly looks. If I'm being 100% honest with all of you, I might actually prefer this fake version over the All-Star version. I really like how vibrant and colorful this one is compared to the real one. This is a pretty basic plush, so I'm not going to waste any more time on it. Just know that I think it's one of the most accurate bootlegs out there, and may actually be better than the All-Star Yoshi.
I've heard some pretty mixed opinions on the fake Pauline plush, but I actually like it a lot. I think this is one of the most necessary fake plushes they have ever made, because Pauline's popularity during the Switch era has skyrocketed, and Sine has refused to make an official one. This plush is just one of those types that is simply too good to have. Despite some of its flaws, it fills a void that desperately needed filling. I've heard various different nitpicks about this plush, mostly about the eyes, but personally, I can overlook that. I would rather have this plush exist in its current form than not exist at all. So I don't really get where all the nitpicks are coming from. Can the plush be improved? Sure, but you can say that about any plush necessarily. I'm just happy that this plush exists, and it makes the list because Pauline is one of the biggest characters to not yet have an official plush, and I think this fake does a great job at representing the New Donk City mayor. Number 8 on our list is Toadsworth. This guy has been around forever and is one of the most iconic Mario bootlegs. I fondly remember unboxing this plush and being shocked at how giant he was. Nintendo has completely forgotten about Toadsworth, which is a massive shame because he's one of the coolest and most unique Mario characters out there. This bootleg Toadsworth plush is one of the most popular, with thousands selling every single year. That just goes to show how in demand this guy is for merchandise. It's also indicative of how awesome this plush is. To be fair, Toadsworth has a pretty simple design, but also that means that this plush doesn't have too many issues. The only inaccuracy with this plush is his mustache, which appears to be a generic stick-on mustache you can order from Amazon. Or Toadsworth has a very fancy handlebar mustache with a lot more curves than when it's on the plush. But with that being said, we'll always cherish this plush because it may end up being the only Toadsworth merch we'll ever get, so get him while you can.
Number 7 on the list is a brand new bootleg that just released in 2024. Goombella from Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. This character has a very simple design, and because of that, the bootleggers were perfectly able to replicate it in plush form. All of her details are present and are done to perfection. The Paper Mario games have such charming and unique character designs, and while this one is more on the simpler side, there are no real issues with it. Sometimes simple is good, and this bootleg Goombella is a great example of that. It's nice, unique, and very affordable, which makes it one of our favorite bootleg Mario plushes.
Number 6 is another very recent release, Poplin from Super Mario Bros. Wonder. As I stated in the intro, bootleg Mario plushes have looked insanely accurate since the beginning of the Renaissance. Laughlin continues the trend of improvement. The body, feet, torso, and hat and arms are all proportioned to perfection. It's kind of gotten to the point where I don't think Sine could do any better than this bootleg. That's amazing how they've become. There's not much else to add about Poplin other than that it's a perfect looking plush that is an amazing showcase of just how much these bootleggers have improved over the years.
Hoops takes the number 5 spot on our countdown. This plush is another example of simplicity equaling an awesome Mario plush. Sometimes a plush doesn't need to have a complicated design to be good, and this plush proves that in spades. Koops has a really charming, yet simple character design. All of the clothes that he's wearing as well as his bandage are made with a very high level of quality and care. Once again, this feels just like a Sine plush. The thing that we love most about this plush, and the reason why he's higher up on the list, is his size. This Koops is about double the size of your regular Sine All-Star Koopa Troopa plush, and honestly, we think this looks better than the All-Star plush. He's just so big and charming and unique. We love this guy. Yes, he's basic, but he's awesome, and that's why he's number 5 on our list.
For only being 7 inches tall, this brand new Prince Florian plush has a ton of details packed into his small frame. All of the little curves, nooks, and crannies make this one of the most detailed plushes we own, even with the official plushes. Prince Florian is a small caterpillar creature who accompanies Mario in the Super Mario Bros. Wonder game. Since Florian is a caterpillar, there are a lot of spherical parts of his body, which are quite complicated to be replicated into a physical model, but these makers pulled it off insanely well. His hat is another insanely detailed part of this plush. It's stuck to perfection. The badge emblem is created with a very nice looking shiny gold fabric that looks and feels very high quality. This plush is simply impressive. How were they able to perfectly capture all of his details with no major errors whatsoever? Once again, this is as good as it gets. There's no way Sine could do any better with this Prince Florian's.
Now we're getting into the real must-have bootlegs. This Wonder Bowser Jr. is one of my favorites in my entire collection. Bootleg or not. One of my favorite parts of this plush is the coloration. This guy is poppin'. I love the mix of blue, purple, orange, and green. It's one of the most unique, vibrant, and colorful plushes in the entire collection. Its wacky design makes it stick out like a sore thumb in the best way imaginable. Yes, this is a standing Bowser Jr. plush, and I know that's a very hard pill to swallow for some people out there, but I think it works perfectly. The way this plush is built and stuffed, he feels muscular and strong. Exactly what a Bowser Jr. plush should feel like. You can't get any more top tier than this. Wonder Bowser Jr. is one of the most unique and vibrant Mario plushes to ever exist. It's not an exaggeration to say that this is on the same level as the official Sine Bowser Jr.'s. Maybe even a little bit better, but I'll leave that for all of you to decide.
King K. Rool? More like King K. Cool! And bad jokes aside, this fake King K. Rool plush is out of the world amazing. This plush genuinely has more detail than most official Sine plushes. You all need to get this plush for yourself to fully experience everything I'm talking about. This camera cannot do this plush justice at all. His shiny gold stomach, the veins on his eyeball, the scales all over the body, the texture on his nails, all of it is simply perfect. Most people who come across this plush probably won't even realize that it's a bootleg. Some Sine plushes look more fake than this King K. Rool plush. He's even larger than the official Sine All-Star Bowser. This King K. Rool knocks it out of the park in every way imaginable. You may think I'm being really dramatic here, but once you see this plush for yourself, then you'll be able to fully appreciate its greatness.
Okay, this shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone who's been watching this channel for over a year. The absolute best Mario Plush bootleg is Meowser. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that this Meowser plush is better than all official versions of regular Bowser. That's how much I love this thing. I was floored when I unboxed this. I never expected that these bootleggers could create something that is so impressive and unearthly good. Like with King K. Rool, you guys just need to buy this plush to experience its full greatness. And no, this video is not sponsored. I just fully believe with all my heart that this is the greatest bootleg out there. Now I'm gonna stop talking for a few seconds because I just want to try to show all of you the insane amount of detail this plush has. Sine will never make a Meowser plush, and if they ever did, I would bet money that it wouldn't be any better than this bootleg right here. The materials, the build quality, the stitching, everything. Holding this in my hands, this plush genuinely feels like it's worth $70 to $80, but you can actually get it right now on eBay for less than $30. Again, this is not a sponsored video. I just want every single one of you out there to be able to experience this greatness for yourself. It truly cannot get any better than this. And that is why Meowser is the greatest Super Mario bootleg plush. I hope you guys enjoyed our countdown. And if you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel for a lot more videos just like this. Share all of your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm looking forward to hearing from all of you. And follow my Instagram for a lot more Mario, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you very much. Goodbye.